Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live. I am your host, Chandrakant, and today we have a very interesting guest joining from Dallas, US, and we will talk about motivation. Very, very important subject. As you know, this is affecting most of us today. We want to remain motivated all the time so that we can be successful in life. So, this is going to be a very interesting subject. And by the way, if you want to join this live stream with your mic and camera, you can. The process of joining the live stream with your face, with your questions, with your mic and camera is given in the description below. All lines are open. We are waiting for you. All right, let's proceed further and welcome our guest, Smiley Mukta, joining us from Dallas. He is a green ambassador, also a well-known celebrity, and she is participating in a lot of motivation talks. So, without further ado, let me present my.
Hi, greetings. Greetings to all your audience, and thank you very much once again for inviting me for this beautiful show. As always, I start with the show or the series or the session that believe in yourself. And that's the first core to motivate to achieve anything in life.
Absolutely, Smiley. And viewers, by the way, if you have any questions, your questions will get displayed on this side of the screen, as you can see. As soon as your question comes and we are able to see, we will, read that question and answer that. All right. So, Smiley, today's session is about motivation, and there were a few questions which our viewers had already sent in anticipation. So let me display some of these questions and go by one. So the first question is, what motivates you now? Since you have been there, done that, you have wore many hats. So what is your motivation now? I mean, how do you keep yourself?
I think I'm being blessed. And one thing I always believe in my life, no matter what, as I was growing up, that my dad have always been telling me that no matter where you go, how far you go, whatever is the circumstances, whether you are successful in obstacle, challenges, anything, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and pray to God that yes, bless I'm being here. God, give me the strength to move forward in life, whatever is the situation. And over and above, just keep patting and motivate yourself. I can, I will. Move ahead.
So Smiley, that's a very good pet talk. But very briefly, if you can tell us, how do you motivate yourself? I mean, that's the real thing. There are many things happening in the world, in our economy, in our profession. So, irrespective of whatever is happening, whether good, bad, or ugly, how do you basically remain motivated? And I think your answer can be a very inspiring one for our viewers.
Well, I think, like I said, I motivate myself. I think one thing in life is that every entrepreneurship journey starts riding with a bumpy road. So you have to accept the fact that you are riding, facing the challenges. Every time, whenever I think something in life, anything which is coming, like I said, I'm a nature lover. I just close my eyes and look at the nature. It gives me so much boosting. Believe me, trust me. And it gives that energy back to me. One thing is defined that you get back your energy from the nature. No matter what situation you are in, believe me, if any of you would like to try try and come back to me, whether it shows you the path or not. Just close your eyes or just walk into the nature. Nothing else you need to do. And you see how the nature gives it back to you. And like I said, that you have to believe in yourself. Drink that I will coffee every day. I mean, I'm a coffee lover. So, whatever you want to drink, that's okay. Start your day with that. And believe. Deep breath, meditation, yoga, we all believe in those. But unless you believe in yourself, you cannot move ahead in life. And that's what I believe, and that's what I follow. Trust me, I'm a very humble and simple person. And I don't sugarcoat myself. And that's what, from no one today, I stand as where I am in front of all of you. Is just because I motivate myself. I can, I will.
Well, I think very well said. One of the tips that you have given right now is to be part of the nature, enjoy the nature, because you are part of the biosphere, and the nature can be a good mother for all of us to, get motivated. And if the mother nature can motivate, then obviously we will remain motivated for rest of our day or rest of our week. All right, so Smiley, let's move to the next question, and which is, what are your goals for the next 5 years? You are motivated, but then how you are taking your journey for next 5 years? Because in today's context, this is a long term. There was a long term 50 years back, about 100 years long term plan, but today 5 years seems like a long term plan. So, what are your goals? How do you design your goals? Because why I'm audience are asking this question is simply because things are changing so rapidly. So if you are motivated, you plan things, and then suddenly things go haywire. So what is your mantra to remain on the trajectory for a long-term plan?
Well, there are many projects which are upcoming in the pipeline. Well, some I have already, put that up on my social media, on my Facebook link, and all whosoever are following. And even if I would like all your viewers and audience to like and follow, that way they keep connected with me. And that gives most of those questions and all being answered then and there itself. However, coming back to the point that, yes, I remain motivated, but nowadays, life is really unpredictable. And I try to move not with that speed, though I have plans. That's okay. But I move step by step. Because every moment there is something or the other devastation or something is coming. And the weather, the global warming, the climatic change is putting everything, whatever you might be planning, it might take you a foot back. But that doesn't mean that I'm taking my back step. No. My mission and vision with different projects on sustainability on various platforms, in collaboration with various institutes and all, like I said, that, it will be coming very soon and all. So I am putting my vision up. But nowadays situation is really very daunting. And before I could focus on my goals, my mission, and my projects, which I'm sure everybody would like to know more about it, I try to focus more on myself. Anything you can bring on the table if you are in good shape. So the first motivation here is that take good care of yourself. Because whatever happens to you, nobody will be in and around. The world will move on, no matter what goals you have. But that is not under our control. Our control is to control yourself. Make your plans. I make my projects. They are upcoming, but I'm trying to understand the situation in and around. Anything is happening. So first, focus whatever is under your vision, under your capacity, that is yourself. Health is wealth. I believe in that. So if you are in good shape, no matter what projects in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, you can achieve that. But move step by step. There is no rush.
Well, Smiley, I think what you're telling us is very practical. However, things changes instantly. When I say instantly, it's less than a second. For instance, I mean, we all know that we are bombarded by the fake news today. So if you make plans, I mean, this is an extension to the question which is already displayed on the screen. So there are a lot of fake news, propaganda, and also you already mentioned natural calamity. And if you hear about what NASA has been telling us for past 2 days, is that two asteroids are coming and they're catastrophic. They are the size of Mount Everest. So in an instant it will be at the end and stuff like that. So in such a case, when so many negatives are coming, how do you basically remain motivated and also plan for?
I mean, my dear, all my viewers, audience, like I said, that I do not know what's going to happen in the next minute. But if you are confident and if you believe that no matter what happens, I keep moving ahead. That is, believe in yourself. That confidence carry in your wallet. Again, I'm coming back to the same point. Many people might try to rush and sugarcoat. And this is a social media. And when I read, when I try to gather information, at the end of the day, it's you. No point in sugarcoating. No point in showing a, huge plan when it is not under your capacity. Nevertheless, this is my humble request to every individual here, that plan what you can within your capacity. No need to compare and compete. And remain always humble, because life, every minute, nowadays, is really unpredictable. You won't believe, we are going through 4th of July, long weekend. And suddenly there was, a storm and all. We had so much of plan because that's the way we celebrate. And everything got messed up. And on top of that, where I am in Texas, it's over 105 degrees. So you can imagine that whatever the plans would have been there, vacation plan, and I had a vacation, road trip plan as well. I couldn't go. It's just the question of your everyday life. Forget about your goals and the mission and the vision. So focus on what is within your capacity, what you can do. Because again, I would like to put my own quote. Life is not all about income or money. It is all about making an imprint, an impact. And when you believe in yourself, whatever you can, you try to pat yourself every day. Doesn't matter. Goals, you will go reach. I'm not saying that you should not chase, you should not have your mission and vision to motivate yourself. But under certain circumstances, why people always keep on asking, what motivates you? I say, I keep smiling. Look at the nature. Smile is a very good exercise. And now I'm not sugarcoating. It's difficult sometimes. I go through difficult phase. And I have my buddy, my golden retriever. He is my love of my life. Whenever, he never allows me to be in stress. I just look at him, I just cuddle him, and I think 50% of my stress is gone. Looking at into the nature. There are days, probably I say, oh, I could not achieve today. Oh no, my plan is all messed up. But with a blink of eye, it's a world, it's the universe. I should be blessed that I'm still here. I'm able to smile and I'm able to talk to all of you. That should give you the right space of motivation. Keeping others aside and move forward.
So I think what you're saying, Smiley, in nutshell, that keep your plan B and plan C also ready. So that will also motivate you because now your planning is perfect. And this takes us to the next question, and that is, uh, I think you've already answered that, but in today's difficult situation when so many adversities we have to follow and we have to be cognizant of, so motivation is becoming a big issue because if you try to motivate yourself, then something goes wrong, like you already said. So, would you like to talk a little bit more about what are these tips and tricks of motivation? Is it meditation? You already said one of the tips was to be in nature, go hiking, go overnight camping, look at the stars, things like that. But are there anything else for those people who are not able to associate or go on hiking and go in nature? Especially, it matters to the people who are in the Far East. Chinese in Hong Kong and Shanghai and also in Singapore. They don't want to go out. They just want to live in their apartment, go to work, come back to the apartment, go to work next day. They are very, very methodical. So, in such a situation, what would you like to recommend?
Well, I have been in Shenzhen for about more than 12 years. I know how the life over there, but they believe they love nature. They love to do things in nature. It's not like, yes, they are workaholic, but so long as they are surrounded in nature, they are very happy. And they love to, they play golf, a lot of things they do in the nature. Every weekend, they love to go for hiking and biking and trail, walk long, long, long trails. So anyway, that is a little point out of that. Yes, like I said, that everything in life is surrounded with environment. You can plant some trees which absorb the toxin and releases the boosting energy, such as aloe vera, lavender. These are some of the plants, if you have them at your home, that releases and boost energy to us, even if you cannot step out. Number 2, when you are in stress and nothing is working out, you are at the crossroad of your life. I have been. No need, just we need to calm down. There are 2 herbs, like I said. One is lavender and another is eucalyptus that helps release and relax it. You can just take a sniff of lavender, take it in a bowl, just little sniff, or maybe a lavender candle, or maybe spray lavender. And that's what we do in the meditation and yoga room as well. Because these, again, I'm telling you, coming back to nature, everything is relating to nature. And we are sniffing, we are inhaling that. And that helps in releasing our stress, toxicity, absorb, and calm. All is in and around us, even if you cannot just go. Number two, sniff coffee. Coffee is not only aromatic, not only it boosts, but even sniffing coffee in and around your home releases and gives you a kind of calmness boosting. Another one is orange juice or lemon. You don't have to do anything. If you are in stress and nothing is moving, everything is a turmoil, take a lemon and keep it near your bedside. The aroma of the lemon, it again uplifts, calms you. All you need is your mindset, calmness. Like I say, that is yourself. When you are calmed down, no matter what is happening in and around, will not bother you as much as it bothers if you are not taking good care of yourself. So these are some of the things, and again, this is nature. You don't have to worry about, but identify which can give you the sweetness. Just smell it around. I keep lemon all the time near my bedside and carry lavender in my wallet. It releases and it gives you that, I can say not motivation, but bring you to the path and make you really fresh. And these are some of the tips which I follow, and I can recommend everyone to do. And definitely, it will help, no matter what it is. Simple, humble, nature-loving tips.
Yes, Smiley, I think these are very good tips, and I'm sure there are more which is lying in your closet, which you will share in the future episode. I'm very sure about that. So let's move on to the last question, and that is, can you describe when you had to motivate someone else, and which looked like a very difficult task? And you can be self-motivated, but to pep up another person who is going through a tough time. Can you describe that moment so that our viewers can relate to this?
Well, it's always the same. It's easy to say anything. You know what? The doctors, they're ready to prescribe the medication because that's their job. And the patient have to accept that medication, no matter what medication is. So the doctor is doing his or her job, just to write it down. Because the medicine is the patient's motivation to live a longer life. Exactly the same situation comes to every individual. All beds are not full of roses. Life is not that easy. It's full of roller coaster. So much as much as you deserve a self-care, self-respect, and be a better version of yourself, your actions, your deeds, you are taking good care in that way also. Difficult situations do come. If anyone asks me how many times I go through difficult situations, and I'm all by myself. My parents are away. Like I said, all I have is my body. What can I do? I have to control. I have to have that self-control, confidence. And if someone comes and asks, hey, Smiley, I'm also sailing in the same boat. What can I do? I only tell one that remember, it's a roller coaster. Bad times are essential compared to good times. Because when you are in good time, you do not realize what strength you need to overcome. So the God gives you the bad time so that you can stand up and have that confidence and face that challenge. Again, it comes to your self-realization, self-reflection, self-motivation. Nobody can do anything. You have to do by yourself. Because you have come to the world alone and you will leave the world. That's all I tell to everyone. That it's a roller coaster. And after that time, you will see the miracle for your good time. Because you have overcome. And that has given you the strength and more confidence to face the challenge. But if you go down, feel low, oh no, it's not. That bad time will last longer. But if you face that with a smile, probably just a smile, just to encourage yourself. Like I said, I can, I will. God, bad time. Let this bad time get over. Because God is giving you the time to have that strength. So you got that strength. So now you are experienced to face the bad time. Last but not the least, I will also tell one thing here. It's always good to have good friends. We all realize. But why people say, hey, I don't like bad friends. For me, bad friends are over and above toxic people. Because they give you a better experience to be more stronger. And come up to face with more motivation on yourself and to turn yourself to be a better version. That I don't need anything. I am powerful and I can do and I will overcome any obstacles come on the way. Only I have to believe in myself, no matter what it is. And after this bad phase, good phase will be on top. It's just like a roller coaster, like I said. Just have to have a little bit of patience. And that's what I do. That's what I simply do. Not only yoga, meditation, sniffing, all these, herbs and all, because all my products are aromatherapy products and all. I use them and all. And go for biking and hiking. I don't go for luxury vacation. My vacation is all in the nature. Even a deep walk, deep breath. You don't have to go out. Just look out. So these helps me to motivate. And if anybody asks me, I only give that simple because that is what I follow. I don't sugarcoat.
Folks, we had a fantastic discussion with Smiley, and she has given us a lot of pep talk this morning for this side of the world, and evening for the other side of the world. And she is joining from Texas, Dallas. So, Smiley, thank you so much for finding time and coming over to our live stream. Really appreciate your pep talk and what.
It's always been a pleasure. I would appreciate everyone to go and like and share so that we can bring much more insightful topics. And if any of the viewers have anything specific, they can reach out to us and we will definitely take those interest topic as well. Stay happy, stay blessed. Remember, life is only one, and we have to live with whatever comes on our plate. But don't fight for it. Just live with it with a smile.
So, friends, we had a very insightful discussion with Smiley, who is a global ambassador, and she is very well known. If you want to reach out to Smiley directly, her coordinates are given in the description below. And friends, thanks for joining me live, and I will catch you again in the next one.